Good evening, one and all. Well, just one as of right now watching. Y'all share out this link. Get as many people watching as you can. 2 people are watching, and I assume those 2 are in my backstage. But share out the link. Get as many people watching as we can. It's a call-in show tonight. We're just going to hang out, talk. Yeah, y'all do count. There we go. Now we're cooking. Got a few more coming up. Get started here in a couple minutes, folks. Stand by. Good evening, everybody. Welcome into, well, what are we even calling this anymore? The HamShack Trading Post and Roundtable. Good evening, folks. No real agenda tonight. Don't have a special guest. Well, I mean, we do have a special guest. You are the special guest. We're going to have some folks. We're going to put the link in the chat here in just a few minutes for you to join the show with us. We do want to have a trading post opportunity. We're really bad about neglecting the trading post as of late, but we definitely want to try to do that tonight. So if you have something to buy, sell, or trade, we're going to drop the link in the chat here in just a minute, and we will honor those and get those advertised. I know I was talking to Marvin back in the waiting room before we started the show, and you know, the thing is, we have it's the end of HamFest season, you know. Most of the HamFests are wrapping up, and that's just unfortunate. But what can you do, you know? It's just part of it. I've got a new toy over here, so forgive me for playing with it. Got a button panel for all my sound effects. But anyway, it's going to be a great show tonight. We hope that you will stay with us and enjoy with us. No super chat goal here tonight, but if you feel so inclined to super chat, we certainly appreciate it. All funds go to support HamShackTV, and we do appreciate that. We'll go ahead and get ready to bring in the panel, the normals. Let's see here. We got Marvin.
Good evening.
Been a while.
Yes, I know.
Yep. We'll go over to Dave. I still want to call you Super Dave for some reason.
And you're not even old enough to know who Super Dave is.
I need to Google that and figure out who that is. Got Michael in the house, N3 MFL, the other TO, as he has so called himself. You can see he's even put that in his nameplate down there. And then last but certainly not least, Andy M0 APX is in the house.
Hello, everybody.
Good to see all of you.
Figure out how to get that secondary nameplate down there. I don't know how to do that. That's really weird. That I used to have it, but I don't.
There's
anymore.
2 boxes you put in when you come into stream.
There's not a second box though. There used to be, but there's not now.
Let me see here.
It was there when I came in tonight.
Andy, you just have way too many boxes to deal with, dude.
I have got
I ain't
way
touching
too
that
many
one.
boxes.
Yeah, let's leave that one alone. That's dangerous territory.
Hey.
Michael finally caught on.
There you go. I fixed it there, Andy. Does that make you happy?
There you go.
Awesome. Thank you.
It's like the rest of us now.
Well,
Man,
except
me bananas.
my supers aren't good enough for Dave up there. He's got to make his own.
How does Dave get a real fancy one over there? What's he got going on?
Use VCam.
Yeah, he's got funny stuff behind the scenes.
The only bad thing about Dave's permanent one is when I do this, his stays. He's going to make sure people know who he is.
No, I got tired of because I do the other one, and I got tired of every time you move the cameras around, I disappear behind it completely. At least this way, I can control it, and it does not block me.
That's
Even though I've got a face for radio, so people don't want to see me anyways.
That's what I used to say. That's my old line.
You're better looking than the two of us, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Michael. He is.
Right.
Way better looking than the two of us.
All right, guys. So I am dropping the link in the chat. Only click that link if you want to join us on screen. I got to say something. Chris Radio and Life made a comment that he's got news. I think he should come on and break the news. Does he?
Yeah. I told him, come on in.
Yeah, Chris, click on that button there. Come on in here.
Let's get us Wisconsinites together here. We got to join up.
Oh, God.
Well, I didn't think about that.
Wait. Isn't that where
I'm half Mass and I'm half Wisconsinite.
At least we got two Missourians on stream. That's more than any of the rest of you can say.
Well,
if
in
Chris
fairness,
comes on,
Marvin and Michael have Tennessee ties.
That's
so
true.
The Tennesseans outweigh the Missouri.
That's very true.
I've still got Tennessee tags too.
How you're getting away with that?
Don't let's not go there. Because I refuse to pay Massachusetts taxes until my driver's license expires in 2027.
I hear that. Well, Chris, click on that button and join us in here. Also, if anybody has anything they want to buy, sell, or trade, you can click on that link and come on in too. And then we'll use that same link later on if you want to join the roundtable. As you can hear in the background, I've got a dog going nuts to go potty. So, Marvin, let me hand it over to you for a minute. Get this thing going.
All right. Well,
hey, there he is.
Let's do the roundtable here for a moment. Oh, got him in there.
Yep, I see him in the chat, so he's got to be in there.
Yeah, he's coming in the background there. So, like he's going to come on. Anyway, he's trying to. Yep, there we go. Add him into the stage here.
There he is.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, you guys.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Gonna be tomorrow morning when I get paid, of course. I'll be sending off some money to buy a 706 Mark II-G.
Ooh, awesome.
Nice radio.
From who?
Fantastic.
I'm finally getting off of the 20 watts and going to 100.
There you go.
That's only one S unit.
Hey, Chris, do you want to see the next step up from the 706?
What is it?
That's the IC7000.
Yep.
Nice.
They just moved the connectors in the back and changed some buttons in the front.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm not going to tell you what I paid for that damn thing now.
Okay, I'll keep my mouth shut, Mike.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap. I'll just put it to you that way.
Well, it was either I was debating between a 7100 or a 706, and it's just pretty much going to be a shack radio for me for a while.
Oh, sure.
But I'll be able to take it on POTA and stuff like that too.
Does this have the USB on the back?
No.
See, I like the 7100.
That was perfect timing. That was
perfect timing.
Yeah.
No idea why that cued it when I turned my camera.
That was perfect timing.
That's
Michael,
funny.
like,
Because you came back on.
And then you triggered that sound. Nope.
So, Josh, did you buy a stream deck?
Well, sort of. I bought the church a new one, and in lieu of that, because I bought it out of my pocket, I took the old one home. So
And he still hadn't figured out. He still hadn't figured out that one because that was the problem last week.
I'll give you a look at it here.
Oh, that's the exact same one I've got. Oh no, wait, I've got the 4 knobs on the bottom. So.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. I actually use the Logitech keypad.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen that one. It's pretty cool. Their software is a little bit annoying, but not terrible.
I'm used to Logitech, so that's probably cheaper than Stream Decks.
But
I don't know. It's kind of crazy because it also comes with this Bluetooth knob and button pad, and it's really cool, but it's a little pricey.
So I can do things like this too.
What did you say?
I can do things like that too. I've got the Rodecaster Pro for my mixer.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Oh
one.
yeah,
and that thing has just changed my life for doing my podcast and my audio and everything else all encompassed. I mean, I love that thing. It's great. I can add all the sound effects I want to it. It's got all the buttons I want to have. Change volumes. I can add other microphones. I can do. Oh my gosh, it's like a mic called Mic Minus. If you can get somebody that I can plug my phone into it, and then somebody can call my phone and it can feed right into it.
Oh,
and
nice.
It's pretty slick. It's a really nice podcast mixer. So I love it quite a bit. So that's a good one. But I got the Stream Deck too. I usually do it to control lights or something like that with me, but that's about it. So
speaking of desk equipment, who else here cares enough about your computer mouse to get something completely crazy and ridiculous just because you like to use it better?
The mouse that I have at work, this is not by choice. This was given to me.
Oh, God.
Chris knows where I'm at. Chris knows where I'm at here. He's got a trackball.
I'm not a trackball.
I love it.
Oh,
That
I love them.
This is it.
That's so 1980s.
It
Yeah,
is
right.
very much is.
trackball on the bottom, not the top. Chris, is that the Logitech trackball?
No, it's
Okay.
It's something I found off of Amazon. I mean,
Okay.
it wasn't that expensive, but it was like, with my carpal tunnel I had carpal tunnel surgery a couple years ago. It's nice to actually just rest my hand and I'm gonna move my mouse around now.
Oh yeah, I love a trackball. Mine is the Kensington, so it's it's got the trackball in the middle with 4 buttons around it and scroll.
My mouse is so crusty. I'm surprised it hasn't eaten itself.
Michael, alcohol works for it too.
Yeah, I know. I'm lazy. As long as my fingers don't stick to the buttons, I'm okay.
So I was away there for a moment. Chris? Have you given your breaking news yet?
Yes, I gave the breaking news. I'm picking up a 706 Mark II G.
Nice.
I was like,
and then,
excited about that, and I'm like, is that it?
Yeah, I know. I thought it was gonna be some breaking news.
yeah.
Well, the other thing is, and Marvin, if you're up in Wisconsin, November 2nd, the Fox River Valley Amateur Radio Club is doing a updated Ham Fest at the Sunnyview Expo Center in Appleton.
Yeah, I'd love to
So
go. Appleton's a neat little city. I'd love to be able to be there by then, but I'll probably still be sitting. I don't know. It's hard to say where I'll be at the moment. So it's possible.
Well, I'm just saying if you're up here.
Yeah, like I said, I get there, but we'll see.
Supposedly ICOM will be there, Yezu will be there. So I mean,
What?
they're actually bringing. Yeah,
They're smaller Hamfest. That's a much smaller Hamfest, isn't it?
Wow.
but they're supposedly they're going to be there is what I heard. So
Wow, it'd be
we'll
impressive
see if
if
that
they are.
actually happens.
Right.
Well, the Superfest that happens down at the Milwaukee HRO
Yep.
can't happen this year. So ICOM was looking for somewhere else to go this fall.
Oh, it might be a good
So
possibility. They might be there then.
Yep.
Wow. If they're
So
increased
we'll wait and see.
for sure. We haven't really done round robin for what's going on with projects and things yet. So let's kind of start that off. You sound good, Josh?
Yeah.
I'll start with you. Go for it. You never get asked that question.
Hey, Josh, she's talking about you.
I just realized that you were still hosting the show. I'm like, well, thank you very much, Marv. Oh, Lord. Been a busy week with Amazon Prime Big Deal Days. Hope some folks got some good deals on that. There wasn't a whole lot of ham radio stuff this time around. I mean, just your typical Baofengs, your UV5Rs, all those kinds of things, you know. But there was some good deals.
UV5R Mini.
Yeah. There were some good deals on some other things. I did a camping video as well for Amazon Big Deal Days. Of course, the ham radio video outperformed the camping one. Haven't really tapped into that niche just yet, but my wife has started a channel too. She's not a ham, but hers is going to be. I started it up for her a couple days ago. It's basically a product review type channel, and also mom life. It's simply called Mom Life Made Simple or something like that. So if you guys got some XYLs or that kind of thing, go check out her channel. Give her a subscribe.
Link in the chat.
I will put that there at some point if I can ever find the thing. House news. We did have an open house last Sunday night.
Oh, good.
And we have 2 prospects. Neither one of these prospects have made an official offer yet. One of them hasn't even gotten a pre-approval yet. So we're kind of waiting on that to see if that comes through. But we'll go from there. That's the most positive news I've gotten out of this house search and the whole process. So another one is our neighbor. The other prospect is our neighbor's best friend. So they said it'd be kind of cool to live next door to one another, but we'll see. It's been now 4 days and we haven't heard anything. The other thing that's got us jacked up on that, and I'll quit hogging up the airspace here in a second. The other thing that's got us kind of jacked up right now is the government shutdown. Right now, VA loans, rural development loans, THDA, FHA, all that's on hold. My understanding is you can get a pre-approval, but that's it. They're not going to process anything. So
I suppose
we're just kind of putting it in the good Lord's hands and hoping that he finds a way to make this happen. We're less than a month from our scheduled closing on the new house. So got to get it done. Got to get some movement. Anyway.
Yeah, definitely a lot of prayer needed there to make sure that happens. So
anyway, windbag is done. I'll give it back to you, Marvin.
Hey, Dave, over to you.
I think you just passed it, Marvin.
Sure. I mean, I can do it. I'll go across the top of the screen. So, I've had a lot of free time available lately, and so I've actually been doing a lot of channel content. And first of all, I want to say thank you to all the listeners of this channel and others that may be catching this down the road or listening tonight. I have had almost 80 new subscribers over the last 2 weeks, and it's been just phenomenally blowing up for me, which is good. A lot of new people are joining the Patreon.
I gotta play, y'all.
Absolutely. People are joining the Patreon channel, which is cool. So I'm really happy about that as well. And I've got a new series coming out that I've been talking about for a while, and I finally had time to edit the videos. It's a 5-part series of videos talking about my truck install I bought back in the end of July. And all that video is pretty much edited except for 2 of them, and they will probably be done tomorrow morning sometime. So that 5-part series is coming out. They'll be released over the next week or 2. And if you're a Patreon member, you will get early access to all of that days in advance of anybody else. So, and some exclusive back-end content as well. So that'll only be for patrons. So that's going to be pretty cool, and looking forward to that. So that's good. And just trying to do some more job searching. So we'll see where everything goes from there. So, but yeah, life is good, and I can't complain. And channel's going great. So I'm doing well. And Amazon Prime Days for me was okay. I think I sent out a newsletter with a bunch of links for it, but had a fairly good response on those rates of opening of the email on my newsletter and the clicks on those. But I haven't really looked at the report to see what it was. So, but yeah. So thank you all for subscribing, and I'll put some links to all of our channels here in the comments in just a minute here. Over to you, Dave.
All right, Marvin. Well, I got to say the same thing. Got to thanks everybody that comes and joins us on Thursday nights. This has turned out to be a blast doing this.
Oh, it's a fun.
Yes, we're not Clubhouse. Sometimes we go that direction, but we have a blast. I think
I don't know. We may go full Clubhouse tonight without having
possibility. I've been busy at work, and as you can see, like with my background right now, I'm trying to get some different equipment set up so I can start doing some more lives. You'll definitely should see some lives this weekend from SparkCon, and probably see a couple interview videos come out from that. But other than that, I really haven't had time to do much other stuff, except try to get my equipment set up. I'm doing some stuff with OBS, and I'm gonna start using Video Ninja instead of paying the money to restream and all those. I'm gonna do it a little easier so I can put some money in equipment. Is that coming from me, or is that coming from somebody else?
I'm hearing somebody's background noise.
I hear something.
That's what I'm wondering. Chris, is that?
It's Chris.
Yeah, it's me. I got my kids tonight.
Oh, that's it. I wanted to make sure. I was trying to figure out where it was coming from. I'm hearing my headphones. But other than that, that's about all. SparkCon's a 2-day show this weekend, so
Turn it down.
I'll be running into Marvin's brother up there.
Yeah,
and that might be one of the interviews you'll see if I can wrangle him for a few minutes to do one.
Yeah,
other than that, that's about all it.
He'll be happy to do it, I'm sure. So.
Hurry up and finish.
Chris and Radio Life, what's going on with your channel?
Well, right now I did a live stream
or anything you're doing personally in Ham Radio, either one.
Last week I did a live stream on Sunday last week I did 2 of them. I did a ham study live stream, and then before that I did one with a QAMA with the Grouch. Other than that, just been throwing up shorts and stuff like that. If you catch them, it's usually doing a shout out to either anybody that's going live, and I'm on my way to work. So I work the 3rd shift, but have kids twice a week, in between, and then of course on every other weekend. So it's whatever. But this weekend will be a weekend to do more ham radio stuff by re-roofing a repeater sites roof. So we're going from asphalt to metal, and I'll probably put the bring the video camera along to do a little bit of videoing of that. But it's been a crazy couple weeks with the weather that's been here in Wisconsin, all the way to now we're starting to get down in the 40s at night. So it's starting to get a little chilly over here. So
I was gonna say, aren't you guys in for a frost warning tonight?
Maybe north of me.
Okay.
I live about an hour north of Milwaukee, so you got to figure probably an hour north of me is going to start seeing those more often. So,
gotcha.
But I'm going to try to hit a POTA park this weekend also. We'll see what happens. And then, like I said, November 2nd, the Appleton Radio Club's going to be doing a Ham Fest at Sunnyview Expo Center. But
Mr.
I'll be
Andy,
going to that and
good. Well, good. Yeah, I'd love to show up to that for sure. What's Mr. Andy doing? I'm getting World Radio League notifications here. So
I pressed the send button on that about 10 seconds ago. Hey, everybody,
I've already upgraded.
Dave?
I've already upgraded. So why am I getting that notification?
Good. That's awesome. I'm very glad you've already upgraded. This is
Wait a minute. You got your extra, Dave?
No, we're talking about World Radio League, Josh.
Oh no, sorry, wrong product.
All right. So for those of you who don't know me, or maybe this is your first time watching Josh's stream, welcome. I am not the host of this stream. I'm Andy, N0APX product manager for World Radio League. So yes, this week has been one of the craziest, most intense, most busy World Radio League weeks on record. If you haven't heard, we just launched a database upgrade. We moved off of our old database system onto a new one that's going to enable a lot faster and larger scaling. We're growing so fast. We had to get out of our old system. It was really holding us back really badly, and had to get out of it and move into a new one. And of course, it comes with its update challenges, but it has so far been absolutely worth it. Most of the issues that we've seen are, front end UI issues. Something didn't get, something wasn't fully synced with the new system, so it wasn't compatible out of the box. But we're making those connections and fixing those issues as we go. Some of the issues feel like they're bad issues, but they're really not. The one thing that we took the most pains on through the whole process was make sure we lost zero, and I mean zero data. So we were very, very careful too. We've got full backups of everything, and we just, we made very much sure that we didn't lose any data. So the notification I just pushed, if you do have the mobile app and you have not updated it yet, please update to the latest version of the mobile app so that all your logs will go to the new location and not an old backup database. If you have logged some of those to the old backup database already, don't worry, we can recover those for you, but it's going to make your life and our life much easier if you just go ahead and upgrade to the new mobile app. And that old database will get shut down at some point too, so keep that in mind. But yeah, it's been absolutely nuts. I mean, we've been working. We had a team meeting today, and I told the team, I think last night was the first good night's sleep I've gotten for, I don't know, weeks maybe, but it's been absolutely crazy. I mean, it's live, it's working, it's running like crazy. We're running like clockwork. Like I said, we've got a bunch of some UI things that need, reconnected properly or reconfigured, and some logins, that some one-off issues here and there that need a little bit of assistance. But we've been able to clear through those like crazy, and we've got a stack of things to continue working through. But a lot of them are like, you fix one thing and close 30 reports or something. You know what I mean? Maybe not quite 30, but it's that type of thing. So we're working through it, and day at a time, but we're making tons of progress, and it's gone, all things considered, it's gone very smoothly.
So we'll have a desktop app Monday?
No.
I knew that question was
No, the desktop app, I want to try to under promise, so to give our dev team a chance to overperform here, but I'm gonna say we're planning on having the desktop app out by the end of the year. I think it'll be out hopefully sooner than that, but the end of the year is kind of what we're targeting. So
your best bet is to under promise and over deliver, Andy.
So Andy, if a user is in their World Radio League app and they want to know whether they're on an old database or a new database, how can they find that information out?
So on the web app, it's all new. You're good to go. On the mobile app, go to the Play Store or the App Store, depending on whether you're on Android or iOS.
Yep.
And if there is an app update sitting there in the store ready for you to download, install it. If there's not, you're on the latest version, you're good to go.
Okay.
I would also say anybody
mine updated yesterday, so yeah, it looks like it's
awesome.
good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I updated after they were done doing the upgrade on Wednesday. Yeah, yesterday. I also say cat control. Guys, if you're using cat control, go download the new version 1.04. But remember, that's still in beta.
Thank you. The new version of Cat Control, I forgot to mention that. The new version of Cat Control, the old one is also sending any WSJTX, N1MM, or N3FJP logs over to the old database. You want the new 1.0.4 version of Cat Control if you're going to use it. So,
any major upgrades in that, and what it's doing, or very similar? Or
no, all the updates right now are back-end updates. Almost all of them are back-end updates. You're really going to start to see some front-end progress here in the coming few weeks. It's going to, we're going to really ramp up. Cat Control is actually, so the plan is once we launch the desktop app, V1 is going to be a desktop app for logging. V2 is going to integrate Cat Control. So yes, there's going to be some rapid advancements along the Cat Control front here soon. And
Andy, I have a question.
I don't know whether to spill this yet. I'll go ahead and tease. You know how ADIF Master is like the only ADIF editor available, and it's only available on Windows?
Yes.
Yeah. Wait for the World Radio League desktop app that's available across platforms. You're gonna like this.
Wow.
Hey, Andy, I have a question.
That would be a game changer.
That
will be a game changer.
Yeah, well, Andy, I have a question.
Go ahead, Michael.
I linked my QRZ so it would dump into my QRZ, which is not a problem, but it only allows you to select one log at a time. So I have like three in there. I have a POTA Hunter, I have my POTA activations, and then I have a general log. And it only allows you to select one of those three. I want to dump all three of those into my QRZ.
Oh, you're talking about, okay, so there's a little bit of a mix up here. You're talking about imports. So importing from QRZ, you can only import from QRZ.
I'm talking about
Hold on just a second. You can only import from QRZ into one logbook at a time. Exports export everything into QRZ.
Yep.
So I linked it with my API key. But when I was going through, it only allowed me to select one logbook.
That was for if there's a tag under there, like a label under that says that's for select the logbook you want to import into. The exports go across your logbook.
That's what it did for me. It worked beautifully.
So all three of the logbooks that I have in World Radio League, I can dump into QRZ. Just go. Not export, but
yes,
just the link. So as I put it in World Radio League, it'll dump to QRZ.
If you turn on auto export in settings, yes, absolutely.
Right, but it only gave me one of three logs to select.
That here. Let me, Josh, can I share my screen real quick?
Sure you can.
All right, here. So let's just take a look at this on stream real quick. And of course, allow. There we go.
I'm changing the name of this live stream, by the way, y'all. I decided against fan calling show because that's kind of sounds sportsy. Now we're just having open mic night. So if somebody starts singing.
All right. So if I go down, sorry, I had a contest up because I did a club presentation earlier. By the way, if any of y'all want us to present for your club, let me know. We'll get you set up. All right, so if you go to QRZ.com integration, I don't think I've relinked since the update. So let's see here. If I go down here, link with QRZ, we're gonna go ahead and save that login. Whoops, have the long. Oh, it's one's username, not email. Okay, there we go. What? That's weird. Must have the wrong password saved in there. Oh, I think I know what happened. Okay. So let me go ahead and grab my API key, and I'm going to take this off screen for just a second.
Oh, come on. You just took all the fun out of it.
Now I see why you wanted me to.
Yeah, I just wanted your API key.
Yeah. My API key has been used and abused by the dev team so much by now that I hardly even care. But let me pull this real quick.
I'm not even going there.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to dump the API key, but before I do, I'm going to show you what this says. Well, where'd my window go? There it is. Okay. So right here it says select logbook to import your QSOs from QRZ.com. The logbook you select will be used to import your QRZ.com QSOs into World Radio League. So I can select my logbook here. I'll pick this one and then click. Then I'll take it off stream and paste my key in there. And then click save.
So that's import, not.
Yeah, that's import. We have the whole video on this on our channel, Michael. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I just started messing with it the other night, and I was like, you know what? I want to put my API key in, so whatever I put in the World Radio League automatically dumps to my QRZ.
Yeah. So you're absolutely you're good. I was kidding you, but here let me share it again now that I've got the integration saved. So now when I click this import new QSOs from QRZ.com, that's going to bring them into whatever logbook I selected. When I select export new QSOs to QRZ.com, that's going to export them from everything. And then I can turn on auto export, and then that'll just from now on, every time I log a contact, it'll export automatically.
Oh, that's even sweet. I didn't realize that. I didn't see the auto
no matter
export
what
over there.
I'm in. Yeah. Yep. Auto export is very handy.
That will be super handy.
Yeah. So integrations, integration details. No, that's not what I want. I just looked at Andy's face. I don't want to see that again. All right, auto export. See, I didn't see that. How did I?
I didn't either initially until he just pointed it out. I didn't realize it was there.
It says it's linked.
Shout out to Gary Graham. Good evening,
Hey, Gary.
Welcome in.
Gary's a regular on the World Radio League streams on Monday afternoon. And if y'all want to jump on those, be sure and subscribe to the World Radio League channel because we regularly do them on Monday afternoon. So middle of the afternoon, and normally get quite a few people on there actually.
Some of us have jobs, unfortunately.
Yeah. Thankfully, I get to stream for my job, so I've got it made.
There you go.
That'd be nice.
Do want to mention to everybody, World Radio League is absolutely free to use. There are some great premium features available, such as QRZ integration, and you can import numerous. Actually, you can go up as high as unlimited, I believe, on the imports.
Yeah.
But there are premium options available. WorldRadioLeague.com, and when you go to sign up for your paid membership, use coupon code HamShackTV10. You get 10% off your membership fee. So, really good deal there.
Absolutely. And like I said, if you want us to present for your club, Ham Radio Prep or World Radio League, either one, we'd be happy to do that. We've been doing a lot of those lately and really enjoying it. And we can work with your club to help your club out with our products. So just let us know.
So one thing with your new upgrade, do you have that multi-user setup potentially yet?
Which multi-user setup?
So if you have, like, let's say you got field day and you want to set up two different stations for two different users, is that something that's still coming, or is that something that was able to do as part of the upgrade?
So currently, if you want to have, you can have as many people as you want to sign into one account and log.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, into one account and log for like a club contest or field day or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, in the coming upgrades, we absolutely have it planned where you can stay in your account, and the club president or whoever's in charge of the IT can invite you to their log, and and you can join
one logbook off of that.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll also, whatever contacts you log will also be in your logbook. So you'll have the ones like that you made stored in your logbook. And it'll also be stored in the club's logbook, because, you get credit for them, the club gets credit for them. If you want to turn it on that way, I think we'll have that setting configurable.
I was going to say, not that we will make this a World Radio League night here, but it's one of those things. If we're creating a winter field day log, let's say, we'll talk about that in a few minutes here. But, and we've got one logbook for maybe the club is using, and they're logging into my account. I don't want to necessarily take that logbook and upload it to QRZ completely because it's maybe using a club call, but it used my account to be able to use that for winter field day. So we got to be able to find a way to exclude that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We'll definitely make that very configurable. As far as if we decide to make it to where the logs save in both places, then we'll make that an option, not a default. This is the only way it'll be. But
gotcha.
We're still in the planning phase of exactly which way we're going to handle that. So
gotcha. Very good. Oh, cool. All right, over to Michael. Anything else? Anything from your channel? Anything going on?
No, I'm just here for World Radio League tonight.
Gotcha.
We got some exciting things coming for ham radio prep, so stay tuned for that too.
More stuff. Good.
Really fun things in the works there. So it's going to be very, very. I'm actually going to be able to be involved in this when me and James are. So we're really excited about this. Yeah.
Well, good. That's going to be awesome then. Michael.
We are on. Hey, what's going on? Thank you, Marvin. Sorry. We're just issued a freeze warning for pretty much all of Massachusetts, into Rhode Island, basically New England.
Lucky you.
It's 38 degrees right now by the little weather box, and it's going to be cold. I had a fun time at Nearfest this weekend. Oh my God, it was so much fun. Two of our friends, Annie and my buddy from work, Tim, both got their licenses. One took their test on Friday, one took their test on Saturday. Both got their tech licenses, so we're waiting on call signs for that. Bought a few radios, bought some antennas, bought some POTA poles. I'm just trying to get myself set up. Got some got a 148-foot random wire antenna that's going in the backyard. That's gonna be like my DX antenna, I guess. It's gonna be my all band antenna. Bought an IC7000 for $800 in the box. That hurt, but it was cool. A buddy of mine bought an FTDX 5000 MP. Wait for it, for $500.
No way.
Wow.
He bought one for $500. He was going to take it home. The little knobs on the bottom that has the filter and the split, or the width and the filter and all that stuff. That little that didn't light up. Oh, and it also had the station monitor on top. He turned around. By the end of the day, he turned it around and sold it for $950. I almost killed him. I said, dude, I wanted that radio.
Yeah. What are you doing? Man, that's a super expensive radio.
Oh, eBay's got them anywhere between $2,900 and $4,000.
Which model was it again, Michael?
The FTDX
5000 MP.
Wow,
dude, he was trying to carry this thing. He looked like he was carrying a 1980s boombox. That's how big the damn thing is.
Yeah, that's a big radio.
It's heavy too.
Oh, it's monster. Built-in power supply, everything. I was like, dude, you suck. I didn't even see that radio.
I would 200 watt radio.
200 watt.
Yep,
that's what I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah, I would have bought that radio even if it was broke. I would have put it on my bench. Yeah, that picture does it no justice. It's like 5 inches wider than that. That picture is like scorched.
That was the Cadillac of the Cadillacs.
That was.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a beast.
You don't have a waterfall, but you got that graph up top.
You do have the how the heck is it?
It was probably a little premature for its age, actually. I mean, with some of that that's got on there.
Look at that. It's actually got a rocker switch for the power.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you like buttons and knobs, I mean, that's the radio to go for.
Yeah, no stupid menus to play with. But yeah, that was a nice radio. I almost died when he walked by. He goes like this. He's literally got his arms wrapped around. He goes, "Look what I got!" I was like, "Oh my god!" So that was a good deal. But we had fun. Was working with N3VAN on his Rybakov, trying to get that thing to work. We had a huge live stream on Friday night, which was a blast. It was a definite hoot. And Izzo showed up.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, Izzo dragged his tail up from Connecticut just to come play.
Nice.
And I said, "Hey, we've got bunk space." He goes, "No. I got a motel room down the road. I'm good." So we had a blast. It's I gotta get that antenna up. I might be going to N1OGs this weekend, depending on if it rains or not. I think it is going to rain, and go help him move some stuff and pick up some stuff from his residence, and maybe go hit a park this weekend. Now that I got my new 7000 to play with.
Very good.
And back to Marvin, back to net control.
I'll give it to Josh. He's back here now. Hopefully he's in here for a little while now. I know he's been in and out a little bit.
He's been playing with his puppy.
No. No. I just had a loud 9-year-old come through the house and a loud XYL come through the house, along with the dog prancing around. Yeah, thank you, Marvin. This is a open mic night tonight. Andy's going to start singing the auctioneer song here in a minute, so enjoy the open mic night tonight. But
I do know it by heart.
if y'all want to join the stream, you see the link there in the chat. It's at the StreamYard.com address there. Click on that. It's just like joining a Zoom call. It's super easy. And if you got something to buy, sell, or trade, we welcome that. Just please keep that amateur radio related. And yes, I will say it again. We have determined drones are amateur radio related.
Hey, Marvin, I don't think he wants us saying anything more about that.
Nope. So y'all click the link, join us here. It's a light night. I'm looking at the view count right now, and it's pretty low tonight. So
we're pretty low for sure.
Share this stream out with your folks. Get them in here. Get them watching, guys. It's
Marvin's giving away an Aurora tonight, so you need to click on it.
I don't even know what to say about that.
Let's move on from that. So
yeah.
So, hey,
Josh, go ahead, Michael.
No, I just want. He's like, get more people to watch it. I said, oh man, if somebody said that,
You know what,
Josh? If you change the name to a World Radio League live stream and Q&A, I'll put out a notification about it and get you a lot more viewers.
I have a better idea. Not that
he's going to kick us to the curb.
Not that that's a bad idea, because that's actually a really good idea.
We'll do it one of these days.
Hang on, we're gonna make a super chat goal here tonight.
There we go.
Get y'all waking up and going here. Why not? Hang on. Somebody talk while I'm doing some searching here.
So I'll pull that up. I know we said a few minutes ago we'll talk about Winter Field Day just a little bit. So some of you may or may not know I am the president of Winter Field Day. Took it over in 2022, and I've been doing it ever since. So yes, you can blame the FT4 and FT8. You're not able to use it during Winter Field Day on me, but that was the agreement we made with the prior group, and we're sticking with that. But nonetheless, there's all kinds of other digital modes that are available that you can use for Winter Field Day. The rules are out. We have released them as of right around September 1st. We pushed them out, and you can find them over on our website at winterfieldday.org or .com. It will redirect to either one. And if you would like, please go out to our Winter Field Day site and register your site location on the Winter Field Day map. And when you register your club location, please make sure you put your longitude and latitude correct in there. A minus sign, or not putting the minus in front of your, I think it's longitude, will end you up somewhere probably in Russia or China as your location of choice for your Winter Field Day event. And I don't think that's where you probably want a Winter Field Day event from. So please make sure you put that direction in there. I do see we have a couple sitting over there right now that need to be
I was going to say, wait a minute, Marvin. Winter Field Day, Siberia would be perfect for it.
Yeah, it might be. That's a good point. Maybe that's where somebody's wanting to go from. I don't know. But we do get several from over there that we have to go in and correct usually. But we do have, if you see them over in Italy or France or, some of those other places, United Kingdom, we are open worldwide for Winter Field Day. It is not exclusive to just North America or the U.S. itself. We do Winter Field Day. And we had over, I think, 25 or 26 registered sites, maybe even a few more than that last year for Winter Field Day. So there's certainly some international that are going on with that. And we always welcome those as well. And I know there's one group I need to reach back out to. We will be doing the Winter Field Day broadcast message once again this year as one of our things we started last year, similar to what Summer Field Day does, and capturing that short message. And so we'll be doing that once again. And if I can get to work right and play well, I will be doing some slow scan television. It's not worth any bonus points this year, but it's always fun to do. And I don't know who I was on, must have been Monday or Tuesday. I was doing some slow scan television and it was just blowing up. I mean, it's just one after another that was coming through. It was crazy. So it's very active, mostly on 14.230. I don't hear a whole lot on 40 meters, but once in a while. Yeah, I'd love to be able to do that for Winter Field Day and do some messages back and forth for that for slow scan. But again, it's just some kind of new for this year that we're just probably going to be playing with to see how well it works. But go out and register. And let's see if I can give it in a minute here. I will pull it back up and share it. But we do have a new Winter Field Day t-shirt coming out this year. And that is, give me 1 second to go to my
big giant polar bear with skis.
Well, it's better than that, actually. So let me just get that. If I don't find it right offhand, I will come back to it in a minute. Oh, here it is. Let me find one I can actually make it work. Bear PNG, that should be it. Oh, there we go. So let me see if I can share that screen. And this will be, I do not want to leave. There we go. Share screen and window. So we will be putting this on the back of our Winter Field Day shirt this year. And then, yeah, so we've got a brand new picture for that. So we'll be selling those somewhere between 25 and 30 bucks, depending. We don't really have any sponsors for Winter Field Day right now. So it's kind of our way to help keep Winter Field Day alive and going because we do not have a sponsor for Winter Field Day. ICOM left us when they decided to do a bunch of revamping of their marketing money. So we lost that.
Need to make a flag with that logo on it.
Yes, that would look great on a flag.
Yeah, we do have if you go to Ham Stuff online, he does have our bear that's on skis on a flag for Winter Field Day. So he does have a Winter Field Day flag over at Ham Stuff online. So that one is available as it says Winter Field Day, and then we just leave it. You don't put any year on it at all, but we plan on changing the design every year. So that's why we put 2026 on it, 2027, whatever. And next year will be our 30th anniversary of Winter Field Day, and 2027, I should say. So, so it will be interesting to see what we come up with for a logo for that one.
It'll be the what anniversary? Which number?
30th anniversary. 30 years of Winter Field Day.
Wow,
I didn't 30 years. 30 years.
Sorry, 20 years. 20 years. My apologies. I got ahead of myself. Because it started in 2007.
Yeah, so. That's crazy. That 2007 was 18 years.
That was the year after I graduated from high school.
Oh my gosh.
That feels like that feels like an eternity to go, and it also feels like yesterday. I'm in a weird point of life right now.
Marvin, have you been in talks at all with James about partnering again this year?
I have not yet. We probably will sometime.
Be sure and reach out because I know we're very interested in that. So be sure and reach out.
Oh, yeah, we will definitely be on that again. We've already reached out to QRZ. They'll be doing our flyer for again this year up on their banner page, and we've got a couple other things going. So for sure,
we would really love to.
Hopefully starting. hopefully starting sometime in the next 2 weeks, we'll put a little storefront on our website that will link you to a storefront to buy the shirt, and you'll go up all the way up to 5X, so big boys can wear the shirt too. And
hey, Michael, was he talking about us?
I hope not.
Hey,
I'm not there yet.
No, not that big. I had the trace.
Just make sure when you go to that storefront, you use coupon code HamShackTV for an extra 10% off. I'm totally kidding. No, I have nothing to do with that one, y'all. But that's a good thing. Let me hit the chat real quick here. I want to say hello to a few folks here. Terry with a Tango, nice to see you in here, buddy. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. Heard you plenty of times on the air.
He's been giving us a lot of great feedback over at World Radio League. So great to see you, Terry.
Yeah,
thanks for joining.
Terry is awesome. N3WER is in the house. Don't know who Paul is, but he says hello, Dave and guys and Andy and all them. Let's see here. I do want to mention the super chat goal I did put in. I'm going to take a bath on this one. This one is I'm going to lose.
No.
If you all make this happen.
No. How are you going to take a bath?
Well, because this is a $146 radio and 10 yellow super chats only equals $100.
I just looked it up and Walmart's got it for like 86.
Where?
Gigaparts has it for 120, 130.
Seriously?
You took a bath on your own.
Where are you looking, Josh?
B86 Walmart, $83.99.
I don't know if I trust buying ham radio equipment from Walmart, but
well, you buy it through Walmart's website and they send it to you.
Well, Walmart's got two different listings.
That might be one of those ones that they had overseas back.
That V86, one of the Walmart listings says it's a marine radio. The other Walmart and that's the one that's $85. The other Walmart listing is $172, and it calls itself.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't like Gigaparts.
Let's see what Gigaparts has to say here. And I'm all about Gigaparts. If that's where I've got to get it from, I can get it from there. I don't care. But anyway, 10 yellow super chats. Those are $10 or better. I'm going to give away that radio tonight.
You might be able to get it on eBay for a little cheaper.
I'm seeing $149 on eBay.
Ouch.
Nonetheless, this is what I'm willing to do, folks. Share this out, get some people watching. Let's play that clip a little bit tonight. But
I need a mobile.
Well,
hey, we got a few more people in chat. All of a sudden, that just popped numbers.
Yeah, hit the like button, get this shared out, get as many people watching. Tell them we're going to give away a radio now if some people start making me play that clip. But anyway, I just want to throw that out there. Winter Field Day is awesome. I have yet to participate in a Winter Field Day.
Oh, Winter Field Day is great.
Which is crazy. I'm just not into cold weather.
I haven't participated in any field day yet.
Oh
wow.
That's like,
yeah.
Buddy.
I think
like
Winter Field Day was
July.
my very first contest I ever participated in, and it was a ton of fun.
It is not a contest.
Sorry, event. I think that was.
Yeah.
I think that
Just
was 24. I believe. I think that was 2024 when I participated in that Winter Field Day. That was a lot of fun. And
I don't do Winter Field Day on the.
I did it from my home shack, so I was nice and toasty.
By the way, just search the Gigaparts V86, $129.95.
See, Marvin, I'm really breaking it real.
A little better.
See,
I was
Marvin. It's not a contest. Like Field Day's not a contest, right?
Right.
CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day.
So,
Marvin,
I mean, a lot of people have questions about that, and we have to keep a contest element to it. I mean, that's because a lot of people like that, and you know, it's really a balancing act to run an organization like this or an event like this, I should say, because it really is focused on emergency communications and ensuring that you can set yourself up in a wintertime type of climate or environment, because we all know batteries don't last as long in cold weather. You may not last as long in cold weather. Things like that. Your coffee gets colder quicker, things like that. So it's really a kind of a test for yourself to see how well you do. And you know, a lot of people do run it as a contest. So we have a balancing act that we have to play and whatever. But a lot of the changes that are made are driven by people who provide feedback. So we try and make those accommodations when and where we can to make it happen and then make it the best that it is. So our last year was just a phenomenal record year for us, and it was incredible. So,
and honestly, that's what regular field day is about too. I mean, it's not a contest, but it's really about emergency communications. Can you get out and set up?
Yep.
That's what it's all about.
Oh, for sure.
Is World Radio League? Does World Radio League have Winter Field Day on it?
Yes, they do.
Yes,
We're probably one of the. Was that one of your very first contests? Probably you actually did. I mean,
I think it was.
No, it was our first major. It was our first one with our new expanded contest platform.
Okay,
we had a basic contest platform originally. This is the first one we really went all out, and we used it for the basis for our new expanded contesting system. And
it was a hit.
It was a big hit. I think I could be wrong, but I think that's been our biggest event to date.
Really?
So far was 2025 Winter Field Day, and we're really excited about 26.
Well, then you're going to be excited about 26. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, Mike, check your text messages. So
me?
Yeah.
Andy, are you talking about my banner?
I think Michael got the text messages.
No, that was actually me. Unfortunately.
Okay.
He just don't know where his phone is.
He doesn't.
I don't know whether it's. I was just making sure we had you set up with both WRL and HRP coupon codes.
Yep.
There you
go.
There you go. Awesome. If we told you guys about our new satellite and space course, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We had James on. I think he talked about
that's
it.
right. I thought that was after we launched it, but absolutely.
Very cool.
We also have what reminded me of this is you said that about emergency communications. We have an MCOM course as well. That was the one that came out before the satellite and space course, and that one's really cool.
I keep thinking you're saying satellite and space force.
He is.
He is.
They use ham radio prep and Space Force, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. You know what? That's something I never thought of. There's Mars military amateur radio, so maybe they'll have a Space Force version of that here before too long.
Maybe.
Army. I don't think they're going to have a Space Mars, but they have an Air Force Mars, so that would probably cover for the Space Force.
John says, a few years ago while calling CQ during field day, I made a contact with a commercial airline pilot flying over North Carolina. I'm in Central Ohio.
That's really cool. Lot of fun when that happens.
Is a blast. Yep, that's a blast when you get a pilot.
Yeah. I was on HF, I don't know, this sometime earlier this summer, and I heard a station that the guy was flying from Newark to San Diego on a commercial airline pilot, and he was somewhere just south of Chicago, and he was talking to another HF station. And I couldn't get into him, but it was really fun to be able to hear him and do that. And it's like it's a lot of blast. And I've done it once, but yeah, it's cool.
Yep.
Let's see here. Terry says Andy killed the Energizer Bunny today. What did you do, Andy?
There's a story. There's a story here.
What did you do, Andy?
So after we launched the update, there was a little bit of an issue with our QRZ connection, and so our development team already has that sorted out by now. But right after we launched it, there was this issue to where if you imported from QRZ, your little import spinner icon would not go away. It would just sit there spinning and spinning and spinning. So it reminded Terry of the Energizer Bunny, but we finally killed him.
Oh,
so
I saw that in
message. Bunny is dead.
That's what that was about.
Yes, my parents worked for Energizer, so I knew when he said the spinning bunny, I knew what he was talking about. But I thought it was pretty funny. But
I like he put it in the Discord. He put in the GIF of the Energizer Bunny. I like the second one he puts in a lot better, where the bunny just kind of flops over.
Do they still use the Energizer Bunny? I haven't seen him in years.
I've only seen him in like Super Bowl commercials.
Yeah.
For God's sake, who is that?
Is that kind? I know where that's coming from. I know where it's coming from.
That's was loud.
That's me.
Oh.
And I'll fix
My
that.
hearing test just went off.
Is that on your Mac?
Yep.
You're getting text messages through your Mac directly. Yeah. That's a great way. That is one of the best. Okay, squirrel moment. So I share my Mac. I can text the messages right here from my Mac as well, or they sync up with my phone right away as well, or my iPad. And it's so easy to go from iPad to phone to computer, and you can't do that with a Windows machine. Sorry, just thinking.
Yeah, you can.
You can. I've got my Android tied to my computer.
And
my iPhone ties to my computer.
I can
do phones off of
Google Fi, so I can pull up my messages on my Mac, on my Windows, on my tablet. I can pull.
You can do it on Windows. Okay, I didn't know you could.
If you want it set up that
Google
way.
Fi does cloud-based messaging service, so it's really, really cool. I have an app and a MacBook and an iPad and a Samsung S24 Plus. So I really break the wall of the walled garden there. But
do they all talk to each other?
So I can message from any of them, yeah, because
Really?
I use the Google Fi phone service, and they have it. Google Messages syncs through the cloud, so I can basically sync with any device.
Oh wow!
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Clubhouse tonight.
Yeah.
Wow.
Carrie with a tango says Mac is the superior system.
Oh,
Absolutely.
get out of here, you Mac users.
No, negative.
Yeah, Josh.
Mac still has an Intel chip in it. I don't care what you say.
No. None of my machines have an Intel chip.
None.
I've got an M3 in both my MacBook Air and my iPad Air. They run beautifully.
Yes, sir.
They run their own chip now, and it's faster than Intel by far.
Oh, it'll blow your Intel.
I don't use Intel anyways.
Feels like so
the only thing close to that is an AMD. So
it'll still blow the AMD to smithereens.
Yeah, it still blows AMD.
Yeah, but like I said, the only thing close to the Apple,
just like Chevy and Ford.
Well, I know that.
I guarantee you, I can show you an AMD machine that you'll go, well, that's not faster than I thought.
Can you change your processor in your computer? Can you pull it out and put a new one in it?
Why would I want to?
Why would you want to when you have Apple Silicon?
What do you
Because I can
what are you gonna change it for?
I can upgrade and don't have to spend a fortune when Apple makes you upgrade.
But here's the difference: is that on a Windows machine, a typical average user will replace that machine every 4 to 5, 6 years. You could run an Apple machine a lot longer than that, and it will continue to run almost at the same speed as it does.
Or they tell you can't install that OS on there anymore.
That's where it stops right there, is when they stop supporting that one because it's so many versions back. But I mean, they will run that for almost 10 years before they do that.
My wife's logic board and her.
I've actually got one running over here, Marvin. That's probably, and it's a Windows machine. It's not on the network because it's a major security issue, but it's an XP machine that's probably been running for 20 years.
Hey, Dave.
I've got one of those ancient
Dave.
XP machine. I finally uninstalled XP and put Linux on there, but I had one of those for a long time.
Hey, Dave.
I will say, in all
Go ahead, Josh.
How's your back feeling? Because you are sure shoveling. You're digging that hole. It's not on the network. Well, it doesn't matter if it's not on the network.
Oh no, I will not. But people don't realize XP's still out there in the world, and they don't even realize it.
It was one of the greatest Windows.
85% of ATMs, unless they've been upgraded, are still running on XP.
Is that why they make that stupid XP sound effect whenever you dial in your PIN number and crap like that?
You know, there's
it's the same reason why, like at work, XP is the only thing that can run a laser, and Windows 11, 10, or anything else has not been able to. So I still deal with that stupid computer for that laser system I got to use. Let
me illustrate this for you. My wife had she personally, but this is before I met her. When she was in college, she bought a MacBook Pro. That MacBook Pro went 11 years before it finally died. And it wasn't because it aged out. It's because the logic board died in it. It was a hardware failure instead of Apple saying, "Well, screw you. You need to upgrade." No, that's a Samsung thing.
Right.
Yeah, I've never heard of Apple pulling that.
Well, at least Microsoft doesn't put in their app that eats your battery up.
Well, at least Apple doesn't give you a blue screen of death like Terry with the Tango
Thank you, Terry.
No, the pink screen.
Hey, you know what?
Very
If
true.
you get a blue screen of death, then you're trying to do stuff on old hardware that I guarantee you the old hardware on a Mac would do the same thing. Everybody thinks blue screen of death has to do with that. There's a reason that happens, and 90% of the time, it's hardware that is way outdated.
There's
more of a Windows stability issue for me.
There's a local livestock sale barn around here that until a couple of years ago, I think they were still running at least Windows 98, if not 95, on their,
Oh Lord, have
their
mercy!
system. And I mean, they had hours of delays over their computer system. It was hilarious.
Wow.
Hey, I fried
Anybody
the
know,
hard drive.
anybody know what that is?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Mac versus Windows, guys. That was funny.
Yep.
Those are great commercials. I
Yes,
forgot about them, Josh.
Yep. Yep. Sure
I
does.
found those on YouTube one time. Those are hilarious. But in all seriousness, it may be due to my hardware. I bought a fairly nice Windows laptop and used it for a while and really liked it before I ever got a Mac. I got a Mac and I
Never went
love
back.
running my Mac. I try pulling my Windows laptop out and it is so frustratingly slow and it drives me bonkers. But the Mac is just. The Mac Silicon is just so snappy and fast. It's insane. It really is. Just try it once. Try it once.
You know what I say? Once you go Mac, you don't go back.
Heck, that's
Wrong.
exactly right.
Hey, guys, I was playing Apple computers before. I guarantee you before Andy was born, and yeah, probably before you were born too, Josh.
Probably.
I was
I mean,
playing on Apple computers back then too.
I remember, in elementary school, that's all they had.
Yeah,
Was
the old Apple logo and everything.
Yeah, the big tall bricks. I mean,
Yep.
like 3 times the size of a cinder block.
It took a 5.4-inch floppy.
Mhm.
All I know is I got dysentery on an Apple IIe.
Yep.
And if
Sure
you know
enough.
the reference, you know the reference.
I do.
I can remember
Yeah,
playing the
everybody
Oregon
else is
Trail.
like, what?
Yes.
Hey guys, I got
Marvin.
to drop from the stream. I got to get ready for work. But it's been
Thanks,
fun.
man.
It's been exciting. I'll try to catch you guys on the air soon.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks for coming in, Chris. Good to see you.
Not a problem. I'll be in the chat though. I'll be playing it while I'm getting ready for work.
Sounds good.
All right. Bye.
Well, guys, it's not
ya,
looking
Mark.
it's not looking too promising that we're going to be giving away an ICOM radio tonight.
Hey,
Hey,
Marvin.
Ain't no one done nothing.
A 7760?
Ha. Ha.
Marvin, for those of us that are my age and younger, could you explain exactly? I've heard this recently. My dad was talking about it, but could you explain exactly how much storage would is on a floppy disk, and not how many YouTube videos you can fit on a floppy disk, but how many floppy disks it takes to store a YouTube video?
Which floppy disk?
Like
Well, yeah, 5.4 or
5.4.
Either one, I don't care.
Or an LS or an LS? Because an LS floppy was 120 megs.
Really?
Yeah, but wasn't like the 5.4 like
Those are like
I'm
4.8
pulling a number out off top of my head here. But, it
But
was-
before you answer that, Marvin, there's still a lot more questions that have to be asked.
yes.
What codec? What raster size? What
and for those of you
resolution?
for those of you who don't know what a floppy disk is, it's basically a 3D printed save button.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
yes.
Oh man, if I could get to them easily, I'd go. I've still got 5 1/4 and 3
No
1/2.
way.
Yep, I've actually still got an LS 120 drive.
Wow.
Matter of
Isn't
fact,
the floppy disk where
Super
the
disk.
whole fear of getting a magnet too close to your hard drive came from?
Matter
Yeah.
of fact, for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, that's it right there. Gary has illustrated it.
There you go.
Yeah, but a 12-inch floppy, he's talking about some of the ones that and actually they were a little bigger than that. They were like 24 inches across that they had to use for servers. For the original data center, where when you walked into this room, most of your rack servers now would have the capacity they had, but it took the entire room for these. Yeah.
See, that thing, it's a terabyte.
Oh yeah. Well, I can remember when I bought when the hard drives, the IDE hard drives started first coming out. When they started getting affordable for the average Joe that didn't really make a lot of money, I bought a 10 megabyte hard drive, Western Digital. I'll never fill this hard drive up. That hard drive, Andy, that hard drive cost me almost $500.
Oh my land!
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. That is insane. I hear these stories about these.
I couldn't put most executables on that hard drive today.
That's insane. No, you couldn't put. Yeah, you couldn't put hardly anything on there. The only thing would be a small text file, but
Terry with a Tango says floppy is new tech. Cassette was what he used before.
Yep.
That's what you bring up an interesting point there, Terry. Let me tell you all about my first computer. Well, it wasn't my first.
Key punch cards were actually the first data deals.
That was after wax cylinders and stone tablets. Yeah.
Andy, I know where you live.
So I'll tell you about our first family computer we had. It was some sort of an IBM. It did not have Windows on it. It was DOS only. Had a monochrome screen and had the 12-inch floppies.
Wow.
And you could play Hangman and Solitaire, and that was about it. At least for somebody my age, I would have been maybe 4 or 5 years old at that point. So this was in the very, very early 90s.
Wow.
I remember when we got our first computer with Windows 3.1, and that was like groundbreaking.
Windows for work groups.
So I looked it up, and it says a floppy, like a 5.4, and I thought it was right around 1 megabyte. And it says a heavier one could handle up to 1.2 megabytes, but most of them were about 360 kilobytes is what a 5.25 inch standard had way back on early versions back then. And my first computer would have been wait for it, came out of South Dakota. A Gateway computer was our first home computer. Remember, it had the pictures of the cows.
The cow box.
Yep. Had the old cow box. And actually, you go to Walmart, you can still buy a Gateway laptop today. They have them out there available. But I mean, your storage capacity was, so Dave, back to answer your question, how many of those, we'll call it the high density 5.25 inch ones at 1.2 megabytes? I guess that depends how big. I'm uploading like usually a gig or more, usually 1.5 gigs to 2 gigs of video as an MP4 on my YouTube channel. So
the problem is you wouldn't be able to put multiples because the codec nowadays would be hard to break down and not lose data.
Right.
Going to different floppies.
It's true.
Yeah.
Right. So
anyway. I had the first computer I got to play with that was personal was a Timex Sinclair 1000. I put it in the chat, and it had a 16K expansion memory. And we loaded games. I played one of the first flight simulators. It was Timex Flight Simulator, and you had to load it on 3 cassettes.
Yep.
Wow.
3 cassettes. And yeah, that was that. It was black and white, and it was the most digitized looking thing in the world. But you could fly a plane.
Well, that's just like they don't realize they look at these memory chips nowadays, and sure, we might be able to get 16 kilobytes, 32 kilobytes of memory. But remember, we had to change the ROMs on that chip.
Yeah.
We didn't change the memory. We changed the ROM chip.
Yeah, that was.
And I'm sitting here trying to figure out how I'm going to fit my GoPro footage on my 512 gigabyte internal hard drive.
Yeah, you live a hard life, sir.
I was just I have a 6 terabyte external
Nice.
spinning disk drive that I store most of my video on, and y'all just made me think about it. I went and checked the storage. I still have 2.6 terabytes left.
Andy just set you up a NAS.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm tempted. I may one of these days when I have enough.
Well, I bought it cost me a little money, but actually, I don't know how much space you got. I've got a Lenovo virtual storage server, Andy, that I might be willing to sell you if you're interested.
Oh, ping me on Discord, please.
I will. Yeah. So I've got my Lenovo server, but it does about 6 terabytes worth. But I filled it up so quickly that I decided to switch over to a network NAS, and I store everything over on my NAS now, which I can access a lot easier as well.
Yeah, I was considering.
I've got a battery backup on that too. So, but
yeah, I was considering kind of moving that direction. I need to learn a little bit more about it, and I also need to. I was needing to build up the save up the funds to go that direction. But ping me on Discord, and we'll.
Yeah.
I'd at least like to see what you got.
Yeah, I can send you all the specs of that as well. So I'm looking at getting rid of the server, Lenovo server. It's a nice server. It's only like 2 years old, but I can't upgrade it. Unfortunately, they've already kind of outdated it a little bit more, but it's got lots of room on there for it. But I picked up two 12 terabyte hard drives for my NAS, so I've got room out there to galore now to play with. So videos and photos take a hell of a lot of room.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, horrendous.
I don't know about you guys, if you guys store and keep your videos on something other than YouTube, but I always keep a personal backup of all the channel videos I do. So,
Josh, I don't know if that's you or not, but somebody's putting something in their trash can on their Mac.
Yeah, that's
I
Josh.
forgot that's getting broadcast.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Speaking of trash can, do you all remember the mod that you could do on Windows 95? You could change your trash can into a commode.
No.
It was called DT Flush, and when you clear the recycle bin, it flushed the commode.
No, but I do remember the little animal assistant they had on the XP.
Oh yeah, the little
that thing
animal.
was really cool.
Yeah, Bonsai Buddy.
There's like a little dog and there was a little
robot.
Merlin, the magician on there, and yeah, they had,
3 days.
they had a lot of different assistants there. That was really Clippy was on XP.
Oh yeah, the paper clip.
I only remember that because my dad.
They brought Clippy back.
In my days.
Clippy.
No, they didn't bring OG Clippy back. They built.
Oh no! In Windows 10, they brought They brought Clippy back, the original Clippy.
Oh no!
It's not in 11 no more.
No.
Okay.
So, good point, Ken. Be sure you use solid state drives, and yes, both of mine are solid state drives, so they cost me dearly for those. They are a little bit more money for those NASs, but definitely those regular external drives. And even if you guys are using here's a lesson learned. I'm telling you from experience is if you have a flash drive and you're regularly feeding information to save that flash drive will wear out and die, and you'll lose all your data and information on it. So that's how I used to back things up when we had smaller files, smaller things. I would back up regularly to just a little jump drive, flash drive, and it finally bit the dust. I'm going, what happened? I can't access my data. Where's my information? It was like, oh no.
Even using solid state drives, you definitely want to back up because you only get so many writes.
Yep.
That's exactly right. It's cache is what it's storing to. So,
right.
I was good. Sorry, I got distracted by Terry's last comment in the comment section. That's absolutely hilarious. But I was gonna ask you, Marvin. I heard a couple people recently talking about solid state drives tending to wear out quicker than like a spinning disk hard drive? Is that a thing?
I have not experienced that in my IT career field to see that happen, and I've not really heard of that. Spinning drives typically it's usually typically harder on hardware than it is on a solid state drive. Dave, you're IT tech guy too.
I agree on that. And usually, even the spinning drives don't wear out. You get platter crashes.
Yeah, true. Yep.
Or you get reader arm crashes too.
Yep, one of the two.
I've got a 4 terabyte spinny boy, but my boot drive is a 2 terabyte. Love this Western Digital Black, and Windows 11 said no, I can't update your computer because you have that hard drive in there. I went, what? It literally said I cannot update because you have a Western Digital Black drive in there.
I thought they were on to something, and they didn't last for long, but it was the hybrids. It was part mechanical and part SSD, and it was half the price of SSDs.
But it says Andy Callie says yes, that is true, Andy. So he's saying what you said.
Smaller ones will.
Okay.
But if you're using the bigger ones, because if you're using a small drive, and like if Andy's moving a bunch of videos on and off of it, then yes, you can wear out the smaller ones. But if you're not, you can store a bunch of stuff on it, but you're not doing a ton of writes, then yes.
Okay.
But and even with the mechanical drives nowadays, they've gotten to where we don't see the failures that we did before. If we do, it's a platter crash or it's an arm crash. And usually it's an old drive that did that.
Okay.
I remember, what was it? It was like 20 years ago. They said your hard drive is 100% guaranteed to crash. You just don't know when it's going to do it.
Mm-hmm. and back then they would.
Oh yeah.
You guys were talking about the first piece of storage that you remembered that you got earlier, and first one I ever bought was I don't know how old I was. I wasn't very old. I bought a 2 gigabyte USB drive, and by some older standards, I know that was massive. By my standards, that was about average, and it was about everything I needed. And but nowadays, I can't even imagine operating on a 2 gigabyte USB drive. I don't know how you could even.
Well, we thought when LS120s came out, because tape backups, anybody that's dealt with the old tape backups knew what kind of a pain they were. It was guaranteed when the most critical time that tape was going to fail on you. And it was when you were trying to restore because you were down.
Yep.
When that LS120 came out, everybody was like, hey, this is three and a half inch size, and it's storing 120 megs.
Wow.
And you're talking about 2 gigs, Andy. Back then we couldn't have fathomed that.
No, not back then. That was crazy to see that type of data. And imagine, I don't think we even heard of terabytes back then.
Mm-mm.
I'll say the 90s even. We probably didn't even hear about, or early 2000s. We didn't really think about terabytes. And if it was super expensive and very hard to get a hold of, where nowadays you can go get a terabyte hard drive. It's not pennies, but a couple $100 you can have a 10, 12 terabyte hard drive pretty easy. You don't even, it doesn't even cross my mind.
Well, I think about, I was talking about that drive because that was a internal drive that I spent almost $500 for. But I can remember the big enclosure drives that sat outside and you plugged into the computers.
Oh, yeah.
10 meg hard drives.
Oh, wow. See, I remember gigabytes that small, but I don't remember anything smaller than that. And then everybody else just does, your Western Digitals or whatever, hard drives now, or, external hard drives or that you have, those are the common ones. So,
yep.
Let's talk about internet speed.
Which ones? Wow. 28, 16, 15.
We all know that was slower than dirt.
14.4?
Dial up.
I worked. Yeah, that was slower than dirt. But I
I had
remember
56.6 U.S. Robotics.
I remember when we I worked at Charter Communications after I graduated high school, and that was 2006. We introduced 3 meg high speed internet.
Wow.
And I remember when we rolled that out, it was amazing how fast it is and how we're doing a gig.
It's like Michael brought up the US Robotics when 56K came out. We thought that was lightning fast.
I do remember that now. Yeah.
I can remember the 14.4s, the 28.8s, and then that 56K came out and like, oh man.
And then they came out with ISDN, which sucked.
Yeah.
Do you know that when I was working in radio at the country station, we were Vol Network. We were the flagship for the Vol Network. And up until about 2 years ago, they still used ISDN.
Wow.
For the uplink to the station. That was insanity. Good night, Gary. Good to see you, buddy.
Good night,
Well,
Gary. When I was
if you remember too, the ones that remember having to play on the dial-up back then, especially the 14.4, you'd be starting to try to connect, and then somebody'd pick up a phone line.
Done.
Yep, and it was done. It was over.
My first
get off the phone.
my only experience with dial-up was I was so little I barely even remember anything. My folks were using it for something, and then when I first started at the lumberyard where I work 7 years ago, their speeds were 4 megs down, 2 up. And we used that for a few years. It's horrible. It's horrendously slow by today's standards. But now we only get like, I think 30 down and 10 up. And I mean, it's manageable. But here in the shack, I finally was able to get like 600 down and 20 up or 30 up or something.
See, mine's slow. It's 379 up and 379 down.
There you go. It's 379 up is good. That is amazing.
You guys are pitiful. I got to kick up a gig down at my place. I could have a gig here too, but I only need 500, so I just do 500 here. But I mean, but I do run Starlink as my backup, and that does like 150 megabytes. Not terrible, but it's good for a backup.
Well, see, with me having the 300, after my wife lost her job, I mean that's almost 400 down. With it just be me and her at the house.
That's all you need.
Even with her streaming, I can still do all the live, or her streaming TV. I can still do all the live streaming I want. And it does not affect me because I've got the up and down speed to match.
Yeah, that does help.
My streams sometimes will give me fits because the up speed is a little low. But I mean, it's a wireless mobile service connection. And for that, 600 megs down is not bad. I mean, it's lightning fast compared to my previous network, so it's very good. But
I'm about to drop, guys. I gotta get ready for SparkCon.
All right, go have fun. Let us know how that goes next week.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it to SparkCon, Dave. I wish I could see you there, but we have been absolutely smashed with this thing, and I don't think I'm going to pull it off. Unless something happens between now and then. But anyway, good to see you, everybody. I'm going to have to drop too.
All right,
all right, fellas. Thank you for coming in. We'll see y'all next week. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll have a guest next week. We'll see.
Yeah,
Marvin, you got to crack that whip.
I'll definitely have a report, and I should have a live coming out this weekend, and then hopefully I'll get a couple interviews up there because. Alpha Antenna is supposed to be there. Go find Marvin's brother, and there's supposed to be a couple other. We'll see if they show up as vendors or not.
Very cool.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it.
Hey guys.
Night, Dave.
See you, buddy.
Good weekend.
Super chat goal is still in effect, and I have adjusted it a little bit. 10 y'all super chats, $10 or better, or up to one $100 super chat, and I'll do the radio giveaway. Icon V86, y'all.
If I'm going to put $100 super chat in, you better just hand me that radio.
Right.
Shoo.
Oh.
Yeah, Terry, you missed. Terry's asking, did Andy have some updates? There was a few updates that he gave. Basically, it's mostly just all in the database upgrade.
Yep, the back end.
Yeah. So, of course, the stream does not go away when we go off the air. It'll still be there. You can go back and watch kind of towards the front of the show, probably around the 20-ish minute mark.
Yeah,
and you'll be able to hear his full update there.
For sure.
This traditional Chinese food is kicking my butt.
That's why I don't do Chinese.
I think it was meowing when I opened the box.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I guess we're going to do a little bit of a round robin of everything, but right now it's like for Michael, I mean, even you, I mean, you're a little further eastern in Massachusetts than I am right now. And I mean, it's getting to be 6:30 at night and it's getting dark already. It's really hard. Dude. It's horrible. I hate this time of year. I mean, I love fall. I love fall. It's my favorite time of year. But trying to go do something in the evening and it's already 6:30. I mean, even if you're getting off work and trying to go mow the yard quick before the evening gets dark, it's really challenging. So it's
we've got to stop everything right now.
No, we got
Tim's in the house.
Oh boy, Tim and POTA joined in.
We still have the open mic night, y'all. Y'all join the show if you want. I'm dropping the link in the chat. That goes for you too, Tim. You can come in and hang out with us if you want. We'll run for another 20-ish, 20-25 minutes, whatever.
Yeah, I think this is the furthest east I've ever lived. And yeah, I mean, Tennessee, the time zone, I mean, granted, it was, you're in the central time zone, but I was far enough into the central time zone. Even when I lived in Pennsylvania, it just, we're so close to the time zone line. It's like, good God, it gets so dark. And like you said, you want to go mow or do something like that, or get something done outside when you get home. You can't do it now.
Yeah. One thing I thought was really cool, and I was up in the Acadia National Park, which is about as far east as you can go in Maine on Sunday afternoon. And I activated the park. I'm now number 2 in that park for now. Cross my fingers, see how long I can hold that. But try and get back up there and do a few more at some point. But apparently the sun rises over that part of Maine is just gorgeous in the morning, riding over the Acadia National Park. And that was a lot of fun. That was US 0001. So I got to activate the first POTA park out there, per se, which is kind of cool as well. But it was a beautiful park to be in. And
now, is that a hike up, or how do you get into that park? Is
you can drive? You can just drive all the way through. It's a known road through there. But I got really good contacts. I was happy with it. I used my 705 and my little 101 amplifier, and I got POTA power and a couple other stations, through there. I did about 25 stations, 26 contacts, I think. And it was a really good POTA activation. So I had a lot of fun with it. My wife's got it on her phone recorded, and I have not. Hello, Julie. Speaking of POTA power, hell, you talk about them, they show up.
Get in here, Vaughn and Julie. It's an open mic night.
Link is in the chat. Absolutely. So,
looking for. Yeah. How many hour drive was that from here?
Oh my gosh, it was over 6 hours. We left around 6:30 on Sunday night and didn't get home till 12:30 Monday morning. It was late. It was a long drive. Going from here to Maine is a long haul for me. I don't like that drive. Well, I just don't like doing it late at night and not 11 o'clock at night when you're tired.
Because is that BLM land up there too, or is it just national park?
Just national park, and it was wide open even through the government shutdown. It was wide open, which is kind of cool. They had some services running, but not much. So
yeah, because I would like to go up there for a weekend, to primitive camping or something, and set up for the whole weekend and do POTA up there.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun. So.
We are cranking numbers all of a sudden, y'all. I don't know why we're getting a kick up, but welcome, everybody. Appreciate y'all joining in. It's an open mic night.
People joined in.
That's what did it. It is an open mic night, y'all. Anybody and everybody is welcome to join us here on screen. Links being dropped in the chat right now. It's as simple as like joining a Zoom call. Pretty easy. So
Yep.
if y'all want to join us, join the discussion, go ahead. And as I say that, it ticked down, but that's all right. We still have the super chat going place too, y'all. We're running out of time on it, but
yeah, we're getting it'll be really tough in 20 minutes, but we can do it. It's possible.
well, all it takes is one.
That's true.
All it takes is one.
The tinnitus just kicked into my right ear. God bless.
I don't know if I've ever heard it called tinnitus.
I call it tinnitus. They call it tinnitus up here.
So I've still been getting a lot of questions about the camper. I don't know if you all know it or not, but I'll address it here. It is done.
I saw your video on that.
It's done. It's sitting out in the yard. It's winterized, so I won't be using it the rest of the year. I don't even know if I'll crank it up again this year, but it's way early to winterize it. They're still technically maybe another month or so of camping season down here. But
is there really much you need to winterize in that camper? And two, it's Tennessee. I mean, do you have to worry about winterizing it too much? Do you carry water in there?
Yeah, well, it can. And we just replaced the water heater in it.
Okay.
And so we've pressure tested it and everything. So we had to get all that water out.
Right.
For sure.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So I was going to say, so it's there's either one of two ways to winterize the hot water tank. One is to unscrew the element, or there's actually a drain bung underneath. You unscrew it. And what I always did is I just left the bung out and just let it air dry so that you didn't have any moisture in there. And I just left it out. I never put it back in because condensation, creates moisture. And I just unscrewed it and left it. Did you blow your lines out?
Yes. There's actually 4 low points.
Yep.
4 low point drain valves. All 4 of those are open and they're going to stay open. Okay. Hey, look what's coming in here.
Yep.
And then the water heater itself has the drain valve on it too. It's opened up. So that's all it is. We blew out the lines and everything, but I'm going to leave it open just to be safe.
Yeah. I can see working at the RV dealership. I always thought putting the antifreeze in the line was horse shit. I just have to say that because putting the antifreeze in the lines was stupid. I said, why don't you just blow the lines out? They're like, because we can make money putting the antifreeze in.
Got that right. Capitalism at its best.
And I was like, this is stupid.
Yep.
Hi, Vaughn and Julie. Oh, hi. And say hello to Tim.
Yeah, great man came in.
Hey, Tim.
Big Tim.
Hey.
Had a whole slew of people in here tonight.
How the heck are y'all?
I think we're doing good.
Good.
Going on, guys?
Good deal.
I just got the best news ever.
We got some exciting news.
I got the best news ever. So there's a little girl who has been hunting POTA with her dad. She uses
her dad's call sign.
She's 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
And she uses her dad's call sign, and she FaceTimed me tonight, and she got her tech. So Ella,
awesome.
I'm so excited.
Actually, she's one of her and Henry are my top videos that we make. Getting her in the log and her dad and Ryan, such a great sport, letting her kid take over his radio, and it's really cool getting
He's a great sport too, babe.
Yeah.
Was this the young girl that we met?
If I've got a new ham,
girl that came to Huntsville. Yeah.
Yeah.
At Huntsville. Okay. Yeah. That's awesome.
The one at Huntsville on Sunday afternoon.
She is the cutest.
I remember her. Awesome.
Yeah. So she tested tonight and passed on the first try.
Yeah, good for her. She got that tech license, and hopefully the government will open back up and give her a call sign.
Yeah.
Also, tomorrow is Melbourne Ham Fest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, tomorrow 1 o'clock to 6, and then Saturday morning, I think 8 to whenever we tire out, I guess. But
we gotta find a POTA.
Yeah, we gotta find us a POTA. I think Bill from Tektronix, Ham Radio Tektronix, will be there.
Yeah.
We got Professor Jim from World Radio League Ham Radio Preps coming with us.
It's their diamond anniversary.
Their diamond anniversary, 60 years for Melbourne Ham Fest and their club. So that's really cool.
That's in Georgia?
No.
Florida.
Florida on the
Oh,
beach.
Florida. Okay, gotcha. Oh, it's even on the beach.
Well, Melbourne. Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Gotcha.
You can smell the salt water.
That'd be cool to do a ham fest on the beach. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Hey,
That would be.
that's with a good time.
Listen, I'll put up a kite. We'll do an event station.
There you go.
I don't think the rascals can get out there on the sand, can they?
Jet around.
That's a good point, Tim.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Tim, you're funny. So I'm gonna go to Alabama, or they're gonna meet us halfway so that Ella and I can activate together.
Yeah.
We're gonna
do a
land some DX.
girl POTA.
Girl POTA power.
There you go.
Listen, we'll just kick Vaughn out. I do that all the time. Jess actually came to Florida, and her and I kicked Vaughn out, and her and I activated at Silver Springs, and Junie and I activated in Melbourne. We did activate in Melbourne.
Actually, it was Cape Canaveral.
Cape Canaveral.
And also, let's see, you and Danielle activated.
Yes.
tonight.
Well, that was
a mess.
That was a hot mess. That was after dinner and drinks, POTA. It was fantastic.
Tim, what are you up
In
to?
the car.
About 6'1". How about you?
With my shoes on, I'm right there next to you, brother.
You got your girl pumps.
Yeah, got to put my cowgirl boots on. I guess Gator Crocs won't count. So I'll be 5'11" then.
You and I are about to go to war here in a few weeks. There,
I ain't scared.
Wait,
just worry about this weekend.
Who y'all got?
We got Texas A&M.
Yeah, you should be scared. Yeah, you should be scared.
They're undefeated right now.
We've been in a rebuilding year for a decade, but it's all right. It's
You're gonna be in another rebuilding next year when y'all finally fire Napier.
Good luck. Rebuilding year every time the seniors graduate.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's always a rebuilding year.
That's why I like college football, because you wait 4 years, it's a whole new team.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
You keep making appearances on here, Vaughn. I'm going to have to, on my fancy new stream deck over here, I'm going to have to put me a Rocky Top button.
Oh, Lord. Not that. All right, bye.
Love you, mean it. Bye.
Got some QRM. Got to go.
Yeah, that's what I tell people.
I was
Actually,
go ahead. I was going to say, I was very
first.
happy to be able to get you guys this past weekend when I was up in Acadia National Park by US 0001 and on Sunday afternoon. And I heard you guys, it took me several times to get you, but I just happened to be tuning, just trying to find somebody because I was starting to struggle for stations. And it's a little tougher from that location. It's now a very high elevation. And it's like you guys both came through. It's like, sweet. Like that's too more.
You should have if you were getting close and you just needed a couple more, I would have shared the frequency because it's always a pile up when Julie gets on.
But well, it's a pile up regardless. It doesn't matter. I
end up getting a little bit of a pile up too. I got 25 out of it. I mean, I didn't have a whole lot of time to be there either. I mean, we were 6.5 hours from home, but we wanted to go explore the park still a little bit as well while we were there. But it was just very cool to be able to get you guys and also be in that park at the same time. That was, obviously being the first park in the POTA system. So that was a lot of fun.
That is cool. I was very excited about that myself.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah. Not a lot of people have worked that park. And when they have, it's the activations are far like 519, but there's only like 400 activations. So it's really tough park to activate. So I tell you, we had a really interesting one a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. We went up.
Were you trying to kill me?
We went up towards north, just north of Gainesville, and there was a park. It's called the 47 Bridge. There's nothing there besides a pavilion and a couple
pavilions,
a couple picnic tables. Quit it.
I love
it. And
excuse me, I have to go be sick. I just threw up in my mouth a little.
You want me hit you with my crop?
Shoot on.
Anyway, it's like But yeah, anyway, so 47 bridge only activated 15 times before we got there.
Yeah.
And we went in there and was just killing it, having a great time, working some DX, having a lot of park to parks. We were live on YouTube as we always are. And all of a sudden it started raining. And I mean, not a little bit. We're talking about buckets.
Yeah, but we were on a pavilion, so we were all right.
Yeah,
and then
fine.
so we're having
Yeah,
like this
yeah.
whole conversation, and everything's good. And I look, and the trash
can floated by.
I went, Vaughn,
Oh boy.
and I looked down, and the water just was
flowing
in.
Right in. I had to pick up the battery box. Had to pick up the.
I'm sorry. Who picked up the battery box?
Okay, you did.
That's right. That's right.
It was crazy.
Wow.
It was absolutely
I
crazy.
remember that. I saw that video of you
Yeah.
walking around with your feet underwater.
Yeah.
Well, I made him go pull the the car up underneath the pavilion so that I didn't have to walk with my head in the rain.
Can't mess up her pretty hairs.
No, I was already messed up. It was already a whole hot mess.
Yeah, it was almost up to my calves. It was ridiculous.
But it's
It was
only cold
in a
out there.
span of not 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
That was in a hole.
Yeah.
But we did all right.
That's when it turns into boats on the air.
Yeah. Listen,
was
we
like
could
a-
have done a little maritime mobile. I could have gotten the trash can and we could have been a maritime mobile.
Get your whip antenna for a paddle.
Been fine.
That was like a 2 p.m. Florida rain there, wasn't it?
No, actually,
Came down so hard.
so we timed it because nobody's ever activated the park more than once. Probably because they almost died in the flood. But so nobody's ever activated the park more than once. So I looked at Vaughn and I was like, let's go for the UTC split.
Yeah, we'll hit the 2 UTC
So we'll get
split.
2 activations out of
Be
it.
on top.
And then we'll be on top. Not that we care about all that, but if you're gonna
Yeah,
do it, you're
right.
right. And so it's not a contest, but but I'd like to see my name on the thing, so that's good.
Oh, look at that.
There's
It's
Ken.
scuba diving on the air.
Yeah. It was. I needed a snorkel.
Dota.
It was, and the water was gross. I wasn't worried about gators. I was worried about snakes.
Yeah.
That's what I was worried about.
Moccasins are
I'm
nasty.
not worried about the gators either.
No.
Oh snap!
Oh,
That was rough.
Did it just freeze? Listen, just don't move.
You walked into that one. I'm sorry.
Fine.
Oh.
Listen, it's rough sometimes to be a gator, but we're not fair weather fans. We're here for the duration. We'll just go down with the ship. Or
In
the trash
fairness,
can.
look what we've gone through for the past 20 years.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. I was actually there about 20 years ago when you came to Gainesville, and we went into a double overtime and lost.
Yep. I remember that. I remember that game.
I was there.
Well, Tim, let's let you talk a little bit. You came in here. What you up to? I know I seen you last night.
yeah, you did. You just saw me last night. Yeah, I was just out doing a POTA. Came home. I gotta get on. We got some stuff at work going on at 10 o'clock, so I'll probably have to head out. Although I'm waiting for them to send me a WebEx. So there I sit, and that's about it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
Seen you in the chat, and I'm like, yeah, come on.
I'd love to have you in here.
Yeah.
We missed you this Sunday, Tim.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, actually, I
we
didn't
missed
see
you.
that. I didn't see. I my Sunday was ruined, not knowing
Aw,
that
see,
Vaughn hadn't gotten up in his underbritches and ran out
That's
to the other
right,
room
that's
to
right.
work me over
That's
there.
right. Well, we were in South Carolina.
Yeah, we're in
So-
Columbia.
Does being in Columbia, South Carolina, stop you from getting up out of bed in your underwear and go down and getting on the radio?
We were actually having breakfast.
Yeah, we were a little bit having brunch with the
Brunch.
family. So yeah, it did cramp my style a little bit, but you know, you got to put in the family time.
Yep.
So
So
but we'll be there. Don't worry.
I'm not
Julie,
sure
I
if
thought
you
we were-
noticed
I thought we
something
were
missing.
family.
We
over-
are my family, Tim.
We got something missing. I boxed up my 7300. I boxed up Zygu G90. We
Yeah,
boxed
look,
up.
it's all bare.
It's all bare over there. It's weird.
Oh wow.
I'm missing
Which box?
I
stuff.
thought something looked different.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we're missing some radios.
Where you going
we
with
got,
that?
What'd you do?
the 7300, the G90,
He's trying to sell stuff to buy me my Mark II.
yeah, I got to save up some money for the Mark II.
Hey, the good news is you're on the trading post right here.
Yeah,
That's right.
True.
They haven't announced the what you want to call it yet? The street price or the MSRP on the Mark II yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. I'm just taking a shot in the dark here. It's going to be anywhere from $1,600 to $1,800.
I'm guessing about $1,800 for it. So
that's not terrible. That's
No.
better than I expected.
No, and for it to be the first HF radio with HDMI and CW encode or decode, with the receive, transmit antenna input outputs and stuff.
So smart.
I tell you, it's really a sweet radio. It's going to be really nice to the 7300 bloodline there.
I can't explain this, but for some reason, I'm more excited about the 5200 when it comes out.
Yeah. That one's.
I can't explain it either.
I don't think that one's gonna make it to. It might make it to Orlando. I'd be surprised to see it at Orlando.
I think we'll definitely see it by Dayton. If nothing else, it'll be under a glass box at Dayton.
Oh yeah.
No, I need to see it. I need to have it in my hands.
Glass box.
I'm going to do a little shameless plug here, but next Wednesday, the 15th, Ray is scheduled to be on the Ham Radio Kids table with us.
Hey, cool.
Bring
Tell him to
those
play
icon
radio.
questions. What's that?
Tell him to play radio.
We can never get him on the air.
Tell him I busted his chops because he never plays radio.
Well,
He
we don't
actually
normally
did.
do on a radio on the air stuff with the kids table, but
Yeah, I know.
you never know. Last night we did TDOA signal tracing.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Well, y'all,
You
I
done
just kicked it.
Just kick the camera.
I did.
We were actually already set up because we had just got off FaceTime with Ella. So that's
Yeah,
basically, he was like, "You want to jump on?" I'm like, Sure.
That's all
Yeah.
we got.
Why not?"
Got the news that Ella got her license. Was super excited about that, and so Julie's like, "Hey, let's start HamShackTV." Speaking of HamShackTV, can I show you all something real quick?
That reminds me. While you set that up, that reminds me. I have a special button for new hams.
Oh,
It's just a ding.
what are you doing? Ding.
What are you doing, Vaughn?
Oh man, it's all there.
Oh no!
Hey, we're welcome to Cribs POTA Power Edition.
So if you know what this is,
it's your pack out there, buddy.
and right about
I was
here,
fixing to say, where is it? There it is.
there it is.
I don't see a ham radio guy sticker on there either. I may have to send you one.
There's Bill. There's Kate MRD.
Yeah.
Some people
Here.
named
Oh, there's a Tim.
I got that good-looking guy.
There's a big Tim 4 right there.
There you go. We got that one there. I don't know where that one came from, but yeah. Oh, there's Steve's.
Oh yeah.
Clubhouse, TO.
There you go. Yep.
Now I don't see any 2.0. Did you not get a 2.0 sticker?
Yeah, it's over here.
I haven't put them all on yet.
It's not all on. Yep. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm a chairwoman.
No, it's not comfortable.
Oh Lord.
Look at that. Y'all have built out a little studio in your home.
Right in the living room, brother.
It is right in the living room. I'm such a good wife.
So I've been getting a little bit of heat. I have this is my Pelican for my drone. And the only stickers that are on it is my DJI sticker and the HamShackTV sticker. I've got a backpack full of stickers from Huntsville and Dayton. And I'm picky about my stickers. I don't know where to put them. I'm not going to be like Jason and put them all over my truck window.
Well, there you go. You can be like me and put them all over my truck.
I don't know where the bottle is. It's somewhere. No, that's my cup.
Oh, that's when you're gonna do next.
So Josh, I guess you'll have to send you a sticker and POTA Power sticker as well. And
That's right.
I've started doing.
He doesn't. I don't know.
I've started doing something new lately.
Ooh, I can't drink that.
Even though I'm officially off HF for a little while, guys, I will admit that. I packed all of it up. I had to declutter.
Right, for the house.
For the house showing. I've been getting too many bad remarks about just clutter. So I put my HF equipment in storage. But when somebody does send me a QSL card, I QSL them back and they get at least 2 stickers.
There you go.
Automatic.
We try to do that.
Yeah.
With our shirts.
We actually have a new glow in the dark sticker.
Oh, Vaughn got really excited.
Hmm.
He got I normally order stickers, and Vaughn decided that we needed to get glow.
That way, at night when you're trying to find your battery box, you could see the POTA Power sticker.
Maybe we should put one on the gray cable box,
nice.
and then we would have not left that.
You all need a branding deal on a battery.
We have
POTA Power battery.
POTA Power battery. We use Watt Cycle battery. I think we do have a discount code for Watt Cycle, don't we?
Discount code for Watt Cycle battery.
He knows what it is. I'm just here to play radio, y'all.
MR Rice in the house. Good evening, Josh. DEWB5KWK, Mike near Paris, Texas. Good to see you, Mike.
Now I packed all that so pretty.
You know, Josh, you sound like a professional radio announcer.
I worked in radio for a little while.
Well, there we go.
Oh, don't start Vaughn with his radio announcer voice.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, don't.
Oh, I've been doing it all night. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Clubhouse on HamShackTV. I'm going to rename the stream. That's what we're going to call it. Ham Radio Clubhouse on HamShackTV.
It's so pretty.
That's the glow in the dark.
I like that one. That's cool.
Yeah, it glows in the dark. It's pretty slick.
Well, I've always loved that particular logo for you all because it's got that kind of 80s, 90s vibe. It's just, and when I think of POTA Power, I think of the beach and I think of you guys. And that logo works perfectly.
No radio? You don't think
that was
no, actually I don't. Surprisingly.
I was stuck. I'm gonna be transparent here. I was stuck on a hospital duty one day. And I wasn't supposed to have my phone, but I had it. And I designed that sticker. I designed that logo while at work.
He sent it to me, and at the time I was just like, it's fine. It looks good. It reminds me of Wild Waters, which is like an 80s style water park that we had as kids.
Mm-hmm. And
I was like, it reminds me of Wild Waters. I said, that's awesome. But I was still like, I don't know why we're doing a logo for something nobody's gonna watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lo and behold.
I'm a good time.
Nearly 2,000 subs later.
Almost.
We're almost there.
Speaking of which, everybody is watching. If you're not already subscribed to Gray Man POTA and POTA Power, you better get busy. Go over and
you don't know where you're
give
pointing.
them I'm just gonna I'm gonna point at Vaughn. Whatever. I'm just pointing at something. There.
Yeah, over.
Kind of.
That's Tim.
Right there.
Anyways,
so
I like the whole Brady Bunch look over here. It's nice.
What's interesting is pointing at this camera is totally different. Like when I worked in the television business, I'd sometimes go to the weather wall and play around. I had no problem doing that. But whenever I'm trying to point at something on a camera, like an overlay or something, I can't do it. I just can't do it.
When I'm on our live stream and I'm trying to follow the ticker.
It's so obnoxious. He gets his hand all up in my log space, and I'm like, get your hand.
Yeah, because everybody always asks
out of her business.
Everybody asks us though, they're like, what frequency are you on? Like, what frequency are you on? It's right there, dummy.
You know what I tell them? Go look at the spotting page.
Well, the other thing you could do exactly what I'm doing right here. You'll see in a second. LSB. Right like that.
There you go.
I just put a banner down there.
Yeah, change the banner and stuff.
I like our little banner.
The whole little strippy thing that runs.
Hey, you guys play with that new ABR 170, what's 174 Coax?
174. I've not played with that yet. No, I haven't. I requested it.
It's lovely.
Is that the one? That's the one, the silicone wrapped one. Yeah, that one is nice.
Hey, by the way, let me just say, when I showed this a minute ago, that is not an endorsement of that frequency.
No,
that's my go-to POTA frequency.
You know, hey, you me tell you something funny. You know what my go-to frequency's been lately? 14230. Because it's been silent, totally quiet. I could sit there for 15 minutes. We're setting up the stream. We're setting up the antenna, all this crap. All of a sudden, as soon as we go CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air, some slow scan TV knucklehead gets on there.
Why would you go park on that channel?
Because that frequency for slow scan TV.
I thought that frequency sounded familiar. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the SSTV frequency.
I did it twice.
It's literally on the.
I get really excited. At one point, it was like a little rap version. It was like right about now.
Funk Soul Brother.
Check it out. It was funny.
It was really
I
funny.
danced.
God,
It
I'm
was
getting a
great.
copyright strike.
There you go.
Again.
It's only like 3 seconds.
Yeah, you're too far into the night.
Yes, I can't even share your videos because I keep on getting copyright strikes.
Because of the
Copyright
Macho
strikes, I don't get
Man.
it.
The Macho Man thing.
Oh no, the $1 Million Man.
Yeah,
That
no,
one.
man, that's one.
Which we haven't played that one single time tonight.
Well,
No.
y'all need to tighten up.
That's right.
Shame on y'all.
There you go.
That's all right.
Maybe that's the problem. They are too tight, and the pocketbooks aren't loose tonight.
I guess.
Yeah, I tell you.
The government.
Everybody
shut
saving
down.
money to go to Hamfest. Save your money to go to Hamfest and buy our stuff.
Buy all of our crap.
So
All
have
of
I-
his
I
crap.
got 5. I got 6, 7. I got 7 spool antennas to take with me.
Do you know what he's not selling?
What?
My POTA 7300.
No.
That's what he's not selling.
I'm selling my 7300 for the shack. I got an LDG tuner to go with it. I got a whole Heil microphone kit. So come and get my junk from, our wonderful stuff from Melbourne Hamfest.
From my
Seasons.
junk to yours.
Season
Aw, look at the puppy.
Hamfest season is over for me. Have I told you all what my tour plans are for next year yet?
You've not mentioned it yet.
I still do not have the sponsor lockdown, and it may not get sponsored at this point. I don't know. But I am definitely doing Orlando. Campers ready for Orlando. That'll be my first trip down there. Then Dayton. Well, maybe Rars Fest. I may do Raleigh. I'm still waiting on a few questions to be answered about
Raleigh
Raleigh
might be
before I
fun.
commit to that one.
We could probably do that.
I'll buy you tires.
The only problem with Raleigh is it's a one-day show.
One day.
That's the only problem with it, but it's well worth the one day. But
Yeah.
It'll be fun if we could have a POTA meetup and then go to the show.
well, I can't say everything I know, but there is a chance that one of the big time tubers might be there. So that's all I can say.
I
Mike's
wasn't
gonna be
planning
there?
on going.
Josh
Mike's
is
Young's gonna be
Well, I mean,
there?
you are the biggest of the big there, Tim.
Well, I was at one point, man. I was pushing 400 pounds before I found the special secret drug.
Well, I mean, considering you are a big Tim 4 at this point.
That's right. I'm a big Tim for. Yvonne, you looked at that. You had that funny look on your face. You guys probably never knew me before I lost all the weight.
I didn't. No.
Yeah.
No.
We were talking about that last night. I was in the same boat.
Yep.
The exact same boat. What were you saying, Michael?
I was up to 315 and I dropped down to 220. So
Wow.
now starting to bulk back up again a little bit.
Yeah, I've lost about 50 pounds myself. I'm using the drug that starts with an M. Same thing for you, Tim, or something different?
Yep. Same one. Yeah.
I have the big O.
So
The
I
M
did
may
the
be
big
sick.
M, but then I chased it with the legal speed.
Okay.
The fentanyl.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought that
I think you could say
that one drug gave you the munchies, so it gave you weight. Or are we talking about a different one?
Different one. I think it's a different one.
Different one.
Not that one. The other one.
I didn't even think about that. I'm just sitting here like, what the
I
hell
wasn't
is he
thinking
talking
either
about?
until Michael brought it up. Yeah.
All right, so possibly Raleigh. We'll see if Raleigh pans out this year. But then Dayton and
Let me
Huntsville,
write it down.
all of those.
Yeah.
And I'm
We've got-
going to extend my stay at Huntsville this year. I'm going to go down there on Wednesday instead of Friday.
We're going on Thursday.
We'll be there on Thursday.
And if everything goes well, we're going to bring our camper so that way we're not borrowing somebody else's. And I
What?
think Steve's already got our
Somebody
spot.
else's bed?
What?
You don't like sleeping in somebody else's bed?
No, he's so bad about it.
No.
Give me a nice hotel. I'm good, but
I mean,
we're getting into overlanding. We're redoing the back of his 7300.
No. The
I mean,
350.
350. What is it?
73.
It's a 350.
Is it OBS?
The big truck.
Is it
it's a
OBS
big-
one?
No, it's
It's
the
a Chevy.
the 2007.3.
No, it's a Ford.
Yeah. Is it an OBS? God bless America. Shush.
Ford.
See, when you
OBS,
sleep
body
when you
style.
sleep in somebody else's bed, you got to remember you're sleeping in their farts, and that
Well,
makes
I'm
it no
adding
good.
my
I'm
own.
hoping they washed out the sheets.
I'm adding my own, so I'll cover all their farts with my farts.
That's accurate.
Guys, all
I
right.
can vouch for that.
Fresh artery.
else days to think about all that.
I don't know about you guys, but I changed the sheets. I'm sorry, but
the sheets are one thing, but those farts, the air, it just sinks right into the dang.
Oh my
mattress.
gosh.
Seriously.
So yeah, we got Melbourne Ham Fest, and then after that, we got a 3-day POTA on what's the island called?
Cumberland Island.
Cumberland
For my
Island.
birthday.
Yep. We're gonna be backpacking and POTA on Cumberland Island in November.
Completely.
And then December, Julie's gonna be doing a
special event
station, and I'm gonna have World Radio League Ham Radio Prep up and running for Ocala Ham Fest in December.
Very nice.
And then of course we'll be in Orlando.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll have our camper in Orlando. I think that we've got Carlos and Steve again.
Yep. And I believe we're going to be probably with World Radio League Ham Radio Prep Orlando.
Yeah, probably.
Well, you're not going to be
camping, or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just be us.
Maybe just be us. That'd be all right.
You're not camping with us, or are you talking about us hanging out?
We're definitely camping with y'all. But normally we try to work with somebody, whether it be ICOM or whether it be World Radio League Ham Radio Prep or something like that. We'll try
Toyota actually
try to get in a school tenna. A school tenna hopefully be inside this year.
I need to get some endorsements like you guys. That's what I need.
I'm looking forward to Orlando. I'm not coming in until Thursday.
So I'll be there Thursday.
I'm hoping. I know they say camping is first come, first serve. I mean, I've already bought it, so I'm guaranteed. But I'm hoping
you're guaranteed something.
So yeah.
So what they do is you roll in, and like Jason and those guys. Well, actually, Jason Ham Radio or Texas Jason had a trailer delivered, had an RV delivered, but they rolled in and got a spot and kind of blocked off an area. So
if that's the case,
I would coordinate with them. Yeah,
he knows I'm coming, so I'll touch base with him a little sooner. Well, folks, let's put a lid on this thing. It's 11 after.
That's past my bedtime.
Yeah. So appreciate Vaughn and Julie, POTA Power. Y'all go subscribe to POTA Power if you haven't already.
Thank you.
Also, Gray Man POTA.
It's over there.
Tim's he's on this. No, this down.
Just hit right over there. That
right
Tim
there.
guy.
That
Tim guy.
Right there. So go subscribe to both of those guys. Let's do a quick roundtable on what's coming up this week. Marvin, you're first.
I've got kind of mentioned earlier. I've got this video, 5 series video, doing my truck install for 2025 Ford F-150, and that's coming release. And I just mentioned a minute ago to somebody in the chat, I'm also going to be doing a video on slow scan television, talking about how to do that, how to set it up, and I will set that up actually for Windows, surprising enough, and for how to do it on Mac. So video will be releasing coming soon, probably by end of the month or early November. That one will come out. So I've been thinking about doing that for a while. I love getting people involved with that. And so I hope that more people will do it. It's a ton of fun. It was very active on Tuesday, Wednesday. So Vaughn, remember 14.230, that's your slow scan television channel.
And you're there running a POTA.
Not POTA, so go anywhere else with that one. But
I just come for the nasty beats.
How about 14.074? That sounds like a good one.
That sounds good.
We'll work that one for a while.
Yeah. Talk about a headache.
You could work POTA there. You just got to work a different mode.
Yeah.
Michael.
You can put on slow scan TV.
Yeah, there you go. I can't.
I guess but you can do it.
Not if he's going to have me with him.
That would take a while.
Yeah. Michael, you're next. What's up?
Oh, geez. You put me on the big screen.
Well, of course.
Hold on. Let me get settled up here. Gonna
Tuck
go
the belly
down.
back in.
What's that?
Tuck the belly back in.
Hey, look, dripping cold beer.
Pump up the chest.
That's a nice one.
Roll the shoulders back.
Jesus. Gonna go up to Paul's this weekend and talk about pineapples. We're gonna go through some of the rest of his stuff, and depending on the weather or not, I might come back with a haul. I don't know. Who knows? I'm gonna go up there and hang out for a little bit, depending on the weather. This week is we're firewalled at work. We're short staffed, so it's every man for himself right now. Nobody's taking any time off. It's just, and I got to sit down. I got to have some quiet nights. I've got 2 in the can that I need to put out. I think 3 now, because I did some Hamfest stuff. That's about it. It's just going to be a busy week as always. But this weekend, try to get out to a park. I've got one right up the road that's been itching to get up there. It's Rehoboth State Forest. I forgot the number right off the top of my head, but it's a nice little park, and I can sit up there and not be bothered by anybody. So no, it'll all depend on whether we get any rain. Right now it's 35 degrees and it's getting colder. Ooh. So the leaves are changing, and I got a yard of leaves to rake. I've got 3 giant maple trees in the backyard, and yeah, it's my yard is orange now. So
you can keep that shit up there as far as I'm concerned. I'm not ready for the cold weather.
It'll warm back up here in a couple of days, but it said we've got a freeze warning for pretty much all of New England tonight. So we'll see how low it goes.
The coldest we've gotten this season so far is about 53. So it's coming.
Dude, I was in Tennessee when it got 10 below, and my poor little heat pump outside said, "Nope, not today."
Big 10-4, your turn. What's coming up this week for you,
Roger? Not much. Just staying pretty busy. I will be live streaming Sunday morning, the Sunday morning from the park POTA live stream that I do every Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern, and whatever the rest of the time zones are on that one. That's probably the big thing coming up. It is, by the way, 53 degrees here, Josh, already. So we're hitting it. But I am going to start getting back out. You guys are talking about overlanding. I actually started my ham radio YouTube career on an overlanding channel, and started getting more and more ham radio people getting in there and asking questions and getting more and more technical. So it's what started the Gray Man POTA. So I'm going to get back out and do a little bit of camping also and start getting some videos up there. And then where I live in this area, Southern Indiana, is huge. It's a big tourist thing on the changing the leaves and all that stuff. So I'm going to be pulling out the Insta360 camera and putting up on top of the Bronco and driving around and doing some 360 degree videos and put those up on the channel and allow people to actually spin the camera around as I drive through the state forest and the hills and everything. So
very cool.
That'd be very cool.
That is cool.
So
spin.
Let you Southerners see what it's like to experience cold weather without having to actually experience it.
You spin me right round.
61 here right now. So going for 52 tonight. All right, Von Julie, round us out.
Tomorrow is Melbourne Hamfest, and then after that we have my birthday, and we're going to be in Cumberland Island for like 3 days. And that's a primitive park where you have to take a boat to it. And there's wild horses, which I'm very excited about. I hope we see some. And there's ruins and super fun. So then in December, I'm hoping that maybe we will take a trip to meet up with Ella. I think hopefully maybe first part of December, maybe latter part of November. We'll see. December we have Ocala Hamfest. And I mean, we're out pretty much every Wednesday night, and we are out every weekend. Most of the time, if I can talk them into it, we'll go Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
Most of the time.
POTA power on.
That's what we're doing.
Power on. Go subscribe to all these channels, y'all. Appreciate everybody joining. I'm going to say goodnight to the crowd, and I'll be with y'all in the waiting room here in just a minute. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in again tonight. A little bit of just a random fun show tonight. To air or not, but it's weird. But anyway, guys, check out all the links down in the description down below. All those links certainly help the channel grow, help us with our with reinvesting into this channel. Thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Share HamShackTV with somebody you know and love. We appreciate you. 73s, everybody. AA4WX. WSCB 693. I don't know, guys. Should I do it? Should I do it? I'm getting a no from Marvin. Y'all let me down tonight on Super Chats. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Oh, hell with it.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Mike says 73s and 88, y'all. I don't know about 88s for some of you guys. We'll see y'all.